guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going over how I cut my hair. I specifically only cut the sides and I don't cut the top unless I need a trim, but that's, you know, once every few months. I tie up my hair really nice and tight with little elastic, so I make sure that I'm not cutting off any of my long hair. I'm using a Philips Norelco groomer. Now I use a piece that goes on top of this guard and I snip it all the way, or I lower it all the way to the bottom. Normally if I'm at a barber shop I'll ask for a number 1, but this actually shaves a little closer to the scalp than a number 1 would, which I prefer. Now I just cut around and I won't get as close to the top so that I can concentrate on that later. I just get rid of the majority of my hair first. Now you want to make sure that you're shaving in different directions. The only con of this guard is that the hair gets stuck inside, so every couple shaves you'll have to empty out the hair. Now you want to make sure that you shave in different directions because your hair grows in different directions. Now I love doing it with this groomer just because it has no cords. It's much smaller than your typical, and it's really easy to use. Now something that I never hear anyone talk about in their videos when they're cutting their hair is the fact that you have to be aware that you might actually get some head acne. You won't notice it before because you have long hair, but once you start shaving, you want to make sure that you're shaving always with a clean trimmer. Now I'm going to show you a hack that I have for getting really close to your line without cutting any of your other hair. So normally I'd use like you could use a credit card or something, but handy right now I just had this mask, this face mask. So you line it up and then you get as close as you want with the buzzer, because you're not going to cut your other hair. Sometimes if you don't use some sort of guard or really hold your hair back taut, you can actually cut off some of your longer hair, and you don't want that. So this is a little hack. If you find that you couldn't get as close, I'll show you another tip later. Now it's helpful to use all the way around, but if you're doing it by yourself like me, I can only do that trick on the sides. I can't do it in the back because I have to hold a mirror. And I just try to get as close as possible. I rarely ever put my hair in a ponytail, so I'm not too concerned if I have little or long pieces in the back. My main concern are the sides, because that's specifically where I would part or flip over my hair. So if you have someone helping you, obviously they can do it for you or hold the mirror for you, or if you have an extending mirror, you can use the card trick all the way around. Something flat to hold up against the hair so that you're not cutting it off. And again, remember you want to go in different directions to make sure you're cutting all the hair in the same, so it's all the same length. Now I've been using this brush because obviously I see it all over IG, and I've had this brush forever, and I've cut my hair a million times and I've never used it, and I used it for this video, and look how perfectly it brushed out all the hair, and I've just been wetting tissue trying to clean it up. But definitely get your hands on one of these brushes. Now I'm gonna shape up my back and I'm gonna take off the guard. So normally what I do is it's almost like my sides, I make them come to a V, but at the bottom I'm going straight across. Now you can't really see because my hair is cut so low, but I just eyeball it and I try to keep it as straight as possible on the bottom, and then just cut inward on the sides. It's not too clear here, but it's straight, I promise. And don't mind my faces. I'm making a video, but I still have to live with this haircut, so we gotta make sure it's perfect. So this was my little tip. If you still find that you have like longer pieces and you couldn't, you know, really get them, especially with the guard on, you can do it this way. Just make sure that you're not too close. You're levitating above it, like you're doing it higher. You don't want to press right against it, because then you'll definitely have like a little bald spot. So this is the final result, nice and clean. I like to do it every 2 weeks, but sometimes I can go up to a month without doing it. I hope you found this video helpful, and I will see you guys soon.